Hello guys, good morning. How are you today? How is it going? Okay, we're going to start with our class, our English class. Actually, this is related with the themes, with the grammatical aspects that we studied in the Unit 8. This is review Unit 8 that was about gadgets and household devices. Okay, so the objective is that you uh, remind those structures that we studied in the Unit 8. Okay, review vocabulary, of course, grammatical aspects like questions, direct questions, questions within questions, and questions within statements, right? So that was the most complicated topic that you had, right? So, but we are going to identify the structures again, and after that I'm going to retake some phrasal verbs, but we're going to change the tense of each phrasal verb referring to the past, present perfect, or the present simple tense. Okay, so then let's do it. Okay, we started our unit with direct questions. Okay, this is very easy to understand about the direct questions because we only identify verb, one verb, and is the main verb in the question. Okay, so let's see some examples. Where can I buy the best cell phone? Okay, where can I? Can is the auxiliary and can is before the subject. Okay, where can I buy the best cell phone? Okay, where? Are stores open today? Are is the helping verb or the auxiliary here, and the auxiliary is at the beginning. Okay, are stores open? The verb today. Okay, so if you identify the subject is at the beginning, subject, the auxiliary is at the beginning, can and are. What should we do with the speaker? What should we do with the speaker? Should is before the subject, should is an auxiliary or a helping verb. And in the direct question is at the beginning, is at the beginning. First is the auxiliary and then is the subject. Okay, so but it doesn't happen in a question with the structure with questions within questions. Okay, I'm going to start with this phrase. Do you know? Okay, this is the beginning of a question too. Okay, but if I'm going to start with this phrase that is the beginning of a question, after that I'm going to change some words, okay, to make it as a question within question. Okay, for example, do you know, where voy a cambiar, I'm going to change the subject first, okay, voy a poner el sujeto primero y después voy a poner el auxiliar que aquí estaba al principio, okay, where I can buy the best cell phone, okay. The clue here is to change the subject first, and then you are going to use the auxiliary, okay? So for example, another example, do you know if stores are open? Stores are, are the subject here. Stores are is my auxiliary, open. Okay, if you identify this is at the beginning and are is after. It doesn't happen here. Are is at the beginning and stores is after. Okay, so the next example. Do you know what the subject, el sujeto, should auxiliar? El sujeto va a ir antes de mi auxiliar en esta estructura de preguntas dentro de preguntas, ¿ok? Para aquellos que se les hace difícil, por eso estoy haciendo la explicación en español para que ustedes identifiquen este tipo de estructuras, ¿ok? Aquí vemos que el sujeto va antes del auxiliar, ¿ok? what we should do with the speaker, okay? If you understand this part, okay, you won't have problems with the other structure, that is questions within statements. Preguntas dentro de enunciados, questions within statements, okay? You are going to start with the statement, and after that, you are going to include this, you are going to include this, but you only have to interchange the subject first and after the auxiliary. Let's see, okay? I don't know where I come by the best cell phone. I have no idea if stores are open. I'm going to put first the subject and then the auxiliary, okay? Yes? Okay, the next is I wonder what we should do with the speaker. First, we put the subject and then we put the verb, okay? Should do with the speaker, okay? This is not complicated to understand. You just have to interchange the subject and the verb to make your questions, your different kind of questions, okay? So then the other theme that you were confused was about um, phrasal verbs, right? I can change my phrasal verb to the past, to the present perfect tense, or to the simple present, okay? Or the future if I want, okay? For example, I have the phrasal verb hook it up. Hook it up means to connect something. Let's see the example. Mariana hooked the speaker up to the laptop yesterday. Here is the clue. If I am referring to the past, I'm going to use the phrasal verb in the past too. Okay? So then just focus on that. If you refer to the past, please change the phrasal verb in the past form. Okay? For example, take it apart, to separate the parts of something. Okay, Emiliano has taken the battery apart from his cell phone. And we studied about the structure of the present perfect tense, right? Actually was the first thing that we studied during this level. Okay, Emiliano has taken the battery apart from his cell phone. Okay, the present perfect. Okay, the other one is put away, to put something in the place or container where it is usually kept. Okay, next, the example is, could you do me a favor to put the keyboard away? We don't need it now. Okay, so in this case, the tense is in present. Okay, so you can change, you are going to use the phrasal verb in the same way that you see it. Okay, and the last one, turn it down. What means to turn it down? To reduce the amount of sound. Okay, so then the example says, Alejandro's father turned the radio up to listen to news last week. Last week. If you see this keyword last week, you are going to use the simple past in the phrasal verb. Okay, as you can see, this is not complicated to understand. Okay, just identify the structures in direct questions. So actually you don't have problem with that, but in the theme with questions within questions or questions within statements, you got confused, right? You didn't change the subject first, and after the verb, you just use it at the same thing, as the same like you in the direct question, you didn't change it. So it's necessary to change the subject first and after the verb in questions within questions. And it's the same with questions within statements. You are going to put first the subject and after the verb. Okay, so this is going to be your activity in the platform. This is a reviewing. Please, if you have doubts, if you have doubts about the exercise in the platform, please let me know. Send me a message to my email account or in the platform too. Or you have, or some of you have my phone, or you can ask um, for my telephone number in the principal office, and they can give you my phone number, and you can call me if you want. Okay, so that's all for today. This is all for this class. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. See you next time.